Hello students, today we will learn how to reverse a number in Java. Okay, so let's start this program in the notepad. We are going to write it. So the question is what? Write a program to accept a number and display the reverse of the number. Means suppose a number is 152, so we will display what? 251. Okay, so let's understand how can we do this. For this we will utilize a loop. Okay, so let's write the program. What we are going to do for writing the program, we will open an old program so that we can copy first few lines. Okay, so let's go to file and open. Let's open any old program. Okay, then after that let's copy some lines from here. After copying the lines, we will use a new file, control plus N. A new file will be opened by us, and then we will paste the copied data. Okay, the copied data is pasted here. Now we are going to give a new name to the class. The new name we are going to give here REV, because we are making a program reverse, so that the name should be relevant to the program. Now let's declare some variables. N for number, the number which we are going to accept from user. REV, that is reverse, to store the reverse value. Okay, and one more we will declare to store the remainder. Okay, that we will declare as D. So there will be three variables. There will be three variables required in the program. Now let's update this message. Enter a number. Enter a number. When the user gives the value, we have to store it into N. Then after we will create while loop. Okay, so we will write while. The condition of the while loop, the condition is what? N is greater than 0. Number should always be greater than 0, then only the loop will run. And when the value of the n gets lesser than 0, then the loop gets terminated. Okay, so now what is the statement? What are the statements inside the loop? Let's see that. First of all, what we have to do, we have to module the number by 10. We have to divide the number by 10, and we have to store the remainder. And to store the remainder, we will use D. So D equal to n module 10. Now I will explain what are the lines. This particular loop will be explained by me on a paper. With the help of a dry run, I will explain later on. First of all, let's write this code. Okay, then after the modulation work, we have to store the reverse and the remainder together. Reverse to be multiplied by 10, and plus remainder will be stored again in the reverse. Okay, and the third step is what? Divide the number by 10. These are the three lines in the program. Divide the number by 10. Then close the loop. And when the loop gets closed, when the loop gets terminated, at the end you will get the value of reverse number. The number is reverse, and you will get that will be stored in reverse, REV. Let's see the dry run of the program. Okay, dry run. As we have seen, what we have written as a code, that when the loop will run when the number is more than 0, greater than 0. Okay, then after we have to module the number by 10. This was the code. Module the number by 10, store the remainder in D, and what we have to store in reverse, we have to multiply the reverse by 10, and plus we have to add the remainder that we have got. Okay, and the next step, the last step, is we have to divide every time the number at the end by 10. Okay, and at the last what we will get? We will get the reverse of the number. Now what we are going to do, we will see the dry run of this. Suppose the number is 123. Okay, if the n value is 123, so let's do it. 123 is greater than 0. The condition is true. Now what will happen? N module 10. 123 module 10. When you do the moduling, you will get the answer 3. Remainder will be 3, because when you divide it, 10 will divide, it will go by maximum 120. What will be remainder? 3 will be remainder. Now reverse, the value of the reverse, we took initial value 0. So 0 into 10 plus it will be 3. So what is the value of reverse? 3. Okay, the value of reverse is 3. Keep it in mind that the value of reverse is 3. Now next is what? Just divide the number by 10. So 123, when it gets divided by 10, now what will be left? It will be left there only 12, because it is integer. It doesn't counts the fractional part, so only integer. Now next, the number becomes 12. 12 is greater than 0. Come down. Now when we module 12 by 10, when we divide 12 by 10, what we get as remainder? 2. So the previous value of reverse was 3. 3 into 10 plus 2. This is the formula that we have used. Then it will become what? 30 plus 2. It will be 32. Now what we have to do, when we got 32, now n is divided again. So what is the value of n? When it gets divided, what will be left? The answer will be 1. Okay. Now see. So when we divide 12 by 10, we get 1. 1 is more than 0, greater than 0. 1 module 10. When you do 1 module 10, what you will get? You will get only 1. Okay. Now what is the previous value of reverse? 32. So 32 into 10 plus 1. Now you will get 320 plus 1. See, 320 plus 1, it will become 321. Now when you divide 1 by 10, the value will be lesser than 0. Okay. So the loop will be terminated and you will get the answer 321. So in this way we do the dry run and we understand how this loop works and how these conditions works. So basically 3 steps are there. What is the first step? We have to module the given number by 10, and when we module it, whatever the remainder comes, that has to be stored in a variable. Next time, reverse has to be multiplied. The value where reverse has to be stored, that has to be multiplied by 10, and then the remainder will be stored. And the last step, the third step, is divide the number by 10. Repeat this process till the number is greater than 0, and what you are going to get? You will get the reverse, the opposite. The series of the numbers will be in opposite. So 123 will come in 321 form. So that is what we have the dry run of this program. After the dry run, let's do the actual run of the program using the compiler. So let's save this program. Okay. After saving the program, we will open command prompt and we will run it. So let's give a name, rev.java, save as type all files, and click on the save button. So in this way we will save the program and then we will open command prompt. So let's click on save button and program will be saved. Okay. Now we will press CLS to clear the screen. Now F:, we will come to the F drive. After that we will write cd/java programs. So we will come in the Java programs folder. Now let's compile javac space rev.java. The program is successfully compiled. After the compilation of the program, let's execute it. Let's write java space program name. Enter the number 123. You can see that number is reversed to 321. Let's execute it once more. Let's give one more value. Okay, enter a number. Let's enter a number. When we enter the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, what we get? We get the reverse of the number, that is 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. Like, share and subscribe and press the bell icon for the latest notifications.